Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about applying eye ointment to a cat. I have a cat that I have taken in, that I'm taking care of. He had to go to the vet several times. The most recent time he went because he has an eye infection that I believe he got from one of my other cats that decided to slap him in the face. When I saw him that next morning, his eye was swollen. He looked like he had pink eye. It was swollen, it was red, and it was very watery. So when I took him to the vet, they said that he had an eye infection and that I needed to treat him with this little eye ointment, and that they preferred the ointment to the drops because it is more viscous and would cover the eye better. And just like you guys are wondering probably right now because you're watching this video, is how in the world do you put eye ointment in a cat's eye? It helps when your cat is very docile, like my Charlie. He will let me do just about anything to him. I will show you how I am doing it, but not every cat is going to cooperate the way that Charlie does. He's just very easygoing. But this is one way that you can do it, and I hope that it works out for you. So I have the eye ointment here. You also need a towel or a blanket to wrap him in, like a burrito. I am using the blanket that he hangs out in during the day. He loves this blanket. We put it in his cage on the way to the vet. I wrap him in it for when I need to treat his wounds, or when I take him anywhere, I wrap him in this blanket. So I want to show you how it works. He's over there eating right now. So if you want to, I will give him a few minutes to eat his food so he won't be so upset. And then I usually go over there, and when I come with the blanket, he already knows something's going to happen. He's not too happy about it, but you want to put the blanket around him like this to where it kind of hangs down on the bottom. Then I sit down in the chair, and then we're going to start wrapping him. And I usually make sure his paws are down so that I don't bend anything. You want to wrap it all the way around the bottom of his body. And even though he's easygoing, he's not just going to let me do it. He's still going to try and fight me a little bit, but all in all, he's a really good boy. Oh, there comes the paw. So we didn't do it tight enough. You want to tie it a little bit tighter than that, like that. There we go. Wrap it real nice and tight, like swaddling a baby. And then what I do is I wrap the other part around the bottom. Isn't that right, Charlie? We've been doing this for 5 days now, so he's getting more and more used to it. I have a box down here that just happens to be a good footstool. And then you want to just turn him around and calm him a little bit. Calm him a little bit. That's right. That's my baby. You can hear him purr. So it's not the most comfortable position in the world. It helps if you have the tube already open. I didn't do that. So now they say you don't want to touch the eyeball or anything with this cream, but it's really hard to do. This cream doesn't want to drop off the way it should. So I noticed it helps if you squeeze it harder than you think you should. Put it right on the eyeball and kind of brush it up against his upper lid. That makes that cream fall off. Then you just squeeze the eyeball, open and close it a little bit, and that distributes the cream. Then they told me to also put a little bit on his wounds themselves. And again, you can do that without barely touching anything. You just, well, see, it doesn't want to come off unless you kind of touch it. I do his scratch here. And then I do his little sore over here, which is almost gone. And then usually when I have him already upside down like this, I do anything else that needs doing. I check his ears. If they're dirty, I clean those. And he has a few sores under his chin where he was wearing a cone and it infected his chin, and that's still trying to heal. So I usually check up on that too, and then you calm the cat a little bit more, and he is ready to go. And you just let him go like that. And so it's really not that difficult to put the cream in there, but it helps when you have a cat like Charlie that is very cooperative. I hope that some of these hints helped you, and good luck with your cat. What you think?